And then ish, 2, 1, 1 ish. You gave me an ish? Oh, fair enough. Hi, everybody.
You ruined it.
Hi, everybody. Something about horses. Jess is gay.
And welcome to There Was a
Well,
Dice
wait,
Rolls,
let's
where on
get to it.
Tuesdays, we scream!
Ah!
That was good. Hey! Nah, this is good.
We're
Talking about
I'm not sorry. This shit was lit.
There we go.
Talking
There I
about-
am now. Dude, OBS is starting to drive me nuts because I swear, like, every other time I log in, something in my audio settings has reverted back to default, and I'm like, no, leave it
What
the
are we
way
doing?
that I had it. Stop touching shit. OBS, this is not your business. Leave it alone.
I don't like when the robots change things. It stresses me out. I need the robots to do exactly what they're supposed to do.
Dude.
Did you hear about the self-driving car that got pulled over by a cop?
What?
Did he? Oh, is it the one where the cop just didn't know what to do?
Yeah, and he knocked on the window and told the car to roll its window down.
Yep.
The empty car.
Yep.
Like, what do you do?
What
Like-
do you do?
Shoot it. That's what you do.
Yeah. Cops aren't trained to do normal people interactions. You think it knows what to do with a robot?
I have so many thoughts, but I'm gonna just mind my damn business. I'm just gonna mind my damn
I'm on my
business.
business. I'm on my business.
He didn't do anything because it was a white car. Anyway.
Stop it!
Stop
I didn't say. Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Time
Sorry,
out.
all right, I'm
We are
done.
moving on. Negative inspiration. He gets a minus D4 at my choice.
Yeah.
Fuck cops.
D4.
I'll take that. Fuck the cops. All right.
Yeah, just use it the next time he asks, "Are we coastal?"
Yeah.
Yeah, just take away his environmental bonus.
There's one.
Are we coastal? Not for you, we're not.
Not anymore.
okay.
Actually, this one pocket of land that you're on, I would say technically is desert because it's super dry, and this one spot has
There's one particular valley you're in.
You're
like-
standing in sand.
a pile of sand. Desert biome.
It's probably fine. All right.
And I'm also here. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Neil. What's up?
God, just watching like the
Just
immediate
shake.
bio shifts like it's fucking Minecraft or something.
Oh, this is fine. Well, hi. Yes, we have guest. Neo is still with us. Well, I'm so glad he's still here and hasn't been
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm out.
Friendly reminder, Neo is playing a completely homebrewed by them class, homebrewed by them race, which, like, also, Night Skin's getting their 2024 rework.
Hell yeah.
So if you want to go ahead and check all that out, just use the command Neo. You can go and pop into their link tree, see all their fun stuff. Yeah, there's like, how many breakdowns do you have for the new 2024 stuff? I know I've seen, what is it, Pisces, Gemini.
I
Spoilers?
just work here, dude. What
I
is
did
work here? Like, I have no idea. Probably like 4 or 5, seriously.
Yo,
Like, oh
you
my
got any
God,
Aquarius
wow.
love up in here? Or,
I don't fucking know.
I
damn.
don't fucking know.
I'm like,
I don't remember what I have for breakfast this morning, bitch. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
You just made me question if I had breakfast.
Oh,
anyway.
it's the most important meal of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not alive at that point. I don't know what I do.
Fair enough.
What is morning?
But I appreciate you, Max. Night Skins, thank you so much, everybody. I'm glad to be here. Hi, everybody. I missed y'all.
I'm so glad we're back. 2 weeks is it's arguably too long.
I literally though, like,
It's way too long. Also,
It'd be-
I'm just
it'd be really
realizing
nifty
who
if we could
changed
do,
my
like,
name.
huh?
Also, you change your background.
Jeez. You had me worried that it was an OBS. I was like, no, it says Ray. What do you mean? I'm so confused.
It's like Ray, the criminal.
Oh, and we gotta hydrate a little while ago. Sunfire
Yeah.
reminded us to hydrate, you fucking sentient houseplants.
Honestly,
Yeah, there's a
just
reason you're
because
not
I gotta
allowed
say
in
it.
Huh?
It's just
Don't.
because I gotta say it.
No, because it's
I
happening
need-
in my
no, I
streams
need
now
you to-
too.
I
Okay,
need you to
like
No,
understand.
I love that it's happening in my
Yeah,
that was
streams.
me,
Please
Cody.
say it.
That
It's
was
great.
me. I said it.
It lives rent free.
Moisturize your guts.
Yo, guts is ashy.
Yo, guts. I know y'all guts be ashy as hell. So I
Hey.
need y'all to drink some fucking water. Moisturize your guts.
I have
Thank
a
you.
chronic illness. Let's not. My
I
body
don't
doesn't
know of any
retain
chronic
moisture.
illness that has been made worse by water, though. Like I'm just
You need
throwing.
more.
I know. My body just
and
doesn't retain
constant
it.
input. So
The
you need
problem
more
is
constant
mentally,
input.
they're always ashy.
Not you constantly being in a state of ashes.
It's bad.
What
What
are
was
you?
the-
A California wildfire, baby. Next question.
Bro can strike a match on his intestines. I'm finna roast you, cuz.
I'm gonna roast you.
I'm sorry, I'm done.
All right, I gotta rein
Hey,
you guys
Kind of
in.
giggly today. I don't know what's
Hey,
happening.
Vex said we need to bring up the energy, and things happened.
And no, now we're gonna play a depressing game of D&D. No.
My favorite.
My favorite.
I play games to escape. I play games to escape.
Do
Let's
this
go.
game. We have. Well, I guess we'll find out what we have on tonight's episode.
Dragon Ball Z. Sorry.
No, wrong show.
Damn it.
Last episode, our adventurers had a brief encounter with the Blight. The Blight left a trap after discovering it was cursed, knowing it was being tracked. It laid in wait until you all arrived. And once you did, it toyed with each and every one of you. Some of you realizing
Not me. Mommy Val protected me.
I completely forgot about my thing right at the end. I just remembered.
Some of you, it's been messing with for a lot longer. After dispelling the trap that was holding you, you guys were free to leave. The energy was low. Saren wandered off and cut down a tree in frustration before returning back to the caravan. Teray strumming Valoran's lute on the back of a wagon. And that's where we're going to be picking up. But that night, I will say we can start here if anyone wants to do anything that night, or we can pick up in the morning.
Can
Does
I
any-
roll to see if there's anything in this magical hut that this snail will eat?
Roll me animal handling.
I'm half
Okay.
tempted to tell you to see if there's a library. I feel like there's a library in this hut. Like a whole
There's whatever you
library.
need, isn't there?
The library, all the books are just torture.
If you believe, you can just apparently open a door, and it's what I need.
Do you believe?
It's supposed to be specifically about like things that revolve around tool proficiencies. So
Right.
So not necessarily like blanket information. More like
yeah.
so like you have stuff you can make a library.
Cooking, cooking, I think qualifies. I think there's a. No, there's not.
No, there's a
There?
cook's utensil.
Yeah, there's a. Yeah.
Yeah.
So unless this thing eats magic, you know,
Jesus.
if you gave me Gale, I'm gonna be so mad.
Stop licking it.
I'm not gonna.
Quit licking the damn thing!
No, they're right here.
I'm gonna think about that line randomly throughout the night now, being like, that was a spider. A dead spider. And you licked it.
You licked it. You licked it. How's a 7 gonna do me?
Jesus.
So Whisper, you do spend the rest of the evening arguably like to the point where you're like, are you eat this. You know, it's holding it in front of its
God,
face.
that's so sad.
Like,
There's just a
That's
pile
so
of
sad.
food. There's a pile of food, and I will methodically anytime that crud, I just read your names and neither of them is your character's name, Nkosi. And then I'll be like, I'll just be like, as this food pile is growing, anytime you walk through, I'll just be like, I'm so sorry. It's just food piles growing. I'm like, will you eat this? And the food, it's upsetting how much wasted food is sitting here. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with this pile of food. I don't know what to do with this snail.
I'm
Help.
assuming the snail is like visibly malnourished.
No, it's been a day.
You don't know how often it has to eat. It's magic.
It-
It's got 4 stomachs.
Every time you put food in its face, it gives you a.
Can I try one more thing aside from my animal handling check?
Yes.
I want to cut my hand and offer it my blood.
If a kind member of the audience could please clip that exact moment, because every single one of us made a different face.
You drink blood? Are you an Audrey too? What's happening?
You cut your hand and give me 1d4 for damage.
Okay.
And you gotta hold your hand in front of this little thing, and
4.
it looks at you. Max damage. You go deep. You're going through it, man. At this point, you're like, eat something. I'm worried about you.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just imagining that like Whisper is having a whole moment, hasn't asked any of us for help, and Val would just kind of like walk up and like crouch down next to him and go, "Have you ever thought about asking the ranger for help with animals? Just a thought. Magical or not."
I have never seen him do anything with animals, so I kind of forgot.
Oh, I can talk to animals.
Help! I'm bleeding a lot.
Doesn't matter what I do, I swear.
just kind of thinking,
Just literally.
is there a... I just thought he did booze.
At this point, if I can be quite honest, I just decided to mind my business on this one. I didn't know what was happening.
A lot. Is there... Can you ask it what it eats?
I just want to be a good parent.
Sure. I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay, you cast Speak with Animals.
Joke's on you, it's not an animal.
Can you understand me?
He'll turn and look up at you.
I'm hungry.
I figured. What do you eat?
It's going to kind of look in front of it, and it's going to create a small illusion in front of it. It's going to show the Miragula Prime, its mother. And it's going to show it waving one of its wings. Kind of magic flows down. And you see this little thing try to the magic that's coming down.
I cut the wrong vein.
Still bleeding like
I'm
it's
still
an
bleeding.
artery. Just
I
like
should- Like, no. I'll look at Nkosi. Where's the magic vein? Sorcerer, I don't know how this works.
I'm not a sorcerer. I don't know.
No,
either.
I also don't make sense because I have my own weave.
Oh, I thought that hair might be yours.
Ah!
You know how everyone magical uses the weave?
Oh, you mean, oh, yes. Okay. I'm
The
following
weave. Yeah, I don't.
now. Okay.
I have my own. It doesn't make sense. I'm an abjuration of, I don't know. I shouldn't be alive. A witch made me. The spirit, fae, I don't know. Terrifying creature made me with magic blood. Anyway,
Hungry.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
gonna drop me. That's gonna
Arcana
drop me
check.
insane.
I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm gonna just be like, it's like I don't want to like hit it with fire. Like I don't. Like if I did shape water, would that water be magical? I don't know. So I'm gonna do an Arcana check to try to figure this out.
I will
You
cast guidance on Whisper.
So I will say,
Like,
okay, sorry, damn it. Whisper, you give me an Arcana roll. Just to
Yeah.
see if you understand Arcana enough to know this. It's not a high DC. Because you've now expended a couple spells at this point as a sorcerer.
guidance gives me what?
D4?
Yeah. 18.
So an 18, I will say, you have an idea that you can possibly expend a spell slot without casting a spell. There's no real benefit to doing so. It's just like expelling your magic. It's not going to do anything. It just makes you tired, but it just kind of releases it. So you could.
Okay, so I'm gonna like sit there a moment, understanding this idea, but also not really understanding how my magic works yet. Like I still like I understand the first time I like really understood that like, oh, I'm a sorcerer now. I saw a terrifying thing, said kill it with fire, put my hand out, and a giant inferno shot out of me. So like I'm just gonna picture the wing thing, and I'm
Okay.
just gonna like put my hand over, like thinking like it looked like a fish feeding. I'm gonna just sparkles, and I'm just imagining like sparkly little magic coming out of my hand, and then I'm gonna burn a spell slot.
Okay, what level spell slot are you burning?
I don't know. This thing seems hungry. I'm gonna burn a third. It's nighttime. It's before bed.
Okay, burn a third level spell slot.
For sure, have some crazy combat in the middle of the night now. What have you done, Jasher?
Hey, I've got 3 4th level spells, 2 5th level spells, a 6th level spell. I've got 2 more 3rd level spells, 3 2nd level spells, 4 1st level spells. I'm fine. I'm a sorcerer.
You got
It's all
spells
good.
right now. We got spells.
I got spells on spells on spells.
I gotta make me open a whole new. I don't even have this document open right now. Hilarious. Okay, 1 level 3 spell slot.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, you cast your spell and you kind of release your magic, and for those in the area in the room, and Kosi, you're there. I think Valor, when you said you were there, you were watching. There's like this big like eruption of magic. You try to like fish, but it's a level 3 spell slot that you did. It's not like a little trickle.
Oh,
It's more like a
Drink
like-
up. Blah, 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 blah,
like
blah, blah, blah.
like a really big tree
I'm thinking
when
of like
when the pollen kind of like whoops off it, like I don't know if you've seen like a tree get cut down like in pollen season.
No, I've seen it. Yep.
It's kind of like
It's happening outside in front of us, in front of my house right now.
that.
Yeah.
It is just magic, and you watch as this little thing's eyes just light up and
Is it sparkly?
sparkle. And
Is the magic sparkly?
yes, because gay. And
I stand behind Valorant for this. I'm gonna stand behind the one in full plate.
This
Just
literally,
take-
this
step
literally
back.
doesn't help the idea that Val is literally just like a human meat shield for everybody.
solidifying that.
I feel like it would kind of look like Nkosi just like casually sidestepping to be like, I'm gonna go here, and the entire time Val is like, he's about to do something stupid. This is
For the sake of comedy, can we say Barian walks in at this moment? And Cozy goes to like hide and hey guys, where's the kind of a thing?
And then you just
no. He literally just comes up while he's doing it. Barion's like mid eating dinner, like, what's up, guys?
And you watch as this little slug creature. I'll repost the picture in the Discord if those want to see what we're talking about right now, because it do be cute. Again, we don't own these pictures. The pictures I find on the interweb to help me tell a story. And this cute little snail thing begins to and just eat and eat and eat, and to the point where there's still some magic kind of left in the room, and it's like laying on the ground like, and Kosi, you hear it say, "So far, it's so good."
No, I think you misunderstand how over this Nkosi is. I turned that spell off.
I turned that off. Like, I'm out.
Nah, fucking immediately. I don't know if that is a spell. I think Speak with Animals just has a duration. I don't know if it has concentration, but shit,
it's also like your magic you're using, you know. It's like you can turn it off.
Nah, I'm good. I turned that shit off immediately.
Mount.
That's fucking wild.
Not dealing with this at all.
Nope.
Man, I was really excited to have him eat one of your guys' spells. It's annoying. Fine.
I got you.
Either way, it's funny as hell.
What do you mean?
I'm
like
just
that.
imagining, like, I'm imagining if I'd gone higher, there would have been like a nuke of sparkles that just shot out his windows.
Like with an animated, like a cartoon when the vacuum explodes.
Yeah.
Yep, that, but just rainbow glitter.
Yep.
All right. Is there anything else
How much
anyone
rainbow
wants to
glitter
do?
is left on the floor? Because you said he didn't get all of it. Little
It
guy.
does dissipate. It's magic. It kind of like sizzles out, kind of disperses into the environment. But if
My
no
magic
one,
is pretty.
I think I'm still outside walking
yeah,
up with
you're with
Saren,
Saren. Yeah.
right?
Graham.
All right, I thought you were done. I was gonna start talking, but all right.
Anybody who would be paying attention would just hear really, really terrible loot playing, getting closer to the to the hut.
Is she even like trying to hide it anymore? Of like, this is Val's loot.
Wait, who else
Aelwood
would
just
loot?
cat screeching.
I mean,
Kosi,
Ray's
does
never had a
your-
mom be mad at her before, so what does she care?
Does your friend
she has
have a
no
loot?
radar for
Your-
this.
Your flying monkey. I don't know anyone who has a loot.
No. Though now that you mention it, I think that would be very cute. A tiny little loot. Ishi?
Look over at my
Just
I look
Ishi
at
with
my
a little
snail.
ukulele.
I'm like, I look at my snail.
Just
No hands. Just little valves.
unironically, Val's just like, I could show you a thing or two on how to play. But
What a feel. It probably is. It's probably, and I'll like try a couple things. Bing, bang.
we got
It'll probably be. Yeah.
there's like
Okay. Yeah.
she just kind of like holds her hand out, still not realizing that it's her damn loot that you have, being like,
Oh. Yeah. Okay. like hand it over. Not sure if you realize it's your loot and you're like, give it back, or if you're just like, oh yeah, let me help you. Okay, either way, I guess. Here you
Looking
go.
at the way that she had it held, like Val just kind of like sits in there, puts her hands on it, and is just kind of like, no, here. Realizes where the grooves are in the neck of this, and like gives Ray like the most aggressive side eye of like, bitch, this is my loot. But strums
Ray
a
just
couple.
not making any eye contact, just
Rolls a 24 on performance, and it's just like, no, like, if you want to hit this, strum all the way down. If you are trying to do what you're doing, each individual string. But a ding, 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 ding. Anyways, like.
You play a lovely melody. 24, anything you want.
Like,
Amazing.
literally, it goes
and
to
that's
hand
what
it,
she chose.
goes to hand it back, and like, as like Ray would go to take it, Val's kind of got just like a hold on it of like, I don't know what
Thank
we're going to do with you. If it's not,
I think we're gonna have to keep her.
Feed me, never leave me. That's about
It's
it.
not-
Look, if we keep her, then anything she steals, she'll just still have. It doesn't really lose the group.
if it's not nailed to the floorboards.
I mean,
That's free for the taking,
I
right?
changed Barion's water to purple. I think it changed back.
But other than that, I'm good for the night if everybody else is.
Yeah.
Yep. Ray's gonna go back outside, try a couple more things now with Val's teaching. See if she can
Inspiration,
figure out how to
advantage.
figure out how to play it too. Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much it. Yeah, and then go to bed.
Okay. As everybody wraps up their evening, is anyone taking a watch?
For sure. I definitely, in that whole interaction, I bounced to the top. Got my
Fair
box set up.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Then I'll really terribly serenade you.
And Ray terribly
So funny.
serenades you for a good roll me a d6.
Oh no.
Is this
6
for hours?
hours. One hour.
1 hour. You lucked out. Could have been real bad. Yes, sorry. We will get there. But first, I need everyone to deafen themselves but Barian. Barian. As you go to sleep tonight, you open your eyes and you're in a dream. And you're sitting on a log on a hill again. The book on your hip. Welcome back, you hear behind you.
I'll turn and look slowly. Try to like take in as much as I can.
Why am I? That's so weird. I opened up this Discord and it sent me to the very beginning of the conversation, like 2023. I don't. You see this. Allow me to. You turn around and you see an expanse of color.
Where am I looking?
Oh, sorry, in the Discord. I'll put it in the. Actually, I'll put it in the chat too.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's in the Discord, and I will put it here as well.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Making this as easy as possible.
God damn.
Standing on nothing, but underneath them, it's a perfect reflection of themselves. Endless time and space is in front of you. This is a place out of time and space, where dreams of all created by him can meld. As it is from him. Yes?
Sorry, just the way you're using the term him. Is this more deity stuff than
No. Yes. It's unclear.
being weirdly cryptic?
I
Sorry.
don't mean to be, and I know that I am. But I don't exist.
That's okay.
Or I shouldn't. I'm not supposed to. But now I do. It's all new to me. I don't interfere, I don't meddle because I couldn't, but now I can. Let me explain. First, let me show you him. But I'm sure it's only going to lead to more questions.
Probably.
This figure will wave their hand and the colors will form in front of them. It'll shift, it'll turn, and in front of you, you'll see a human wearing a device, maybe a helmet, maybe maybe a weird headband. Or earmuffs. They're covering their ears. The strap on their head. They have glasses. And they're sitting in front of sitting on a desk on a strange chair. It looks comfy. In front of a screen that's lit. A portal, maybe?
You fucking weird. God damn it.
You see two kids run up behind him. One of them a boy. The boy you recognize from the hill. They hug him and kiss him really quick before running off. You came from him.
I'm gonna try and understand that as much as I can.
You can't. Nor should you. You accepted everything without asking why, remember? You didn't want to know why. Did you now?
I don't know. It's confusing. I wasn't expecting to be this confused.
It's only fair that you're confused. You're only the second one I've ever interacted with. And I'm doing this as what is it that they're called? Favors? To your grandmother.
Who are you?
To understand what I am. First, I think you need to understand Devolkrim. Six days of creation in a realm fabricated by a nameless being. On the first day, it separated light and dark of feet, unlike any other. On the second day, it separated the skies from the waters, the third land and sea, so on. But on the seventh day, it was ambushed. And it was taken. It'll wave its hands and form in front of you a machine. A being known as Avalon.
Do I recognize the machine?
I'm trying to recall. It was brought up. Roll me and give me a history roll.
History? Shit.
History, yeah.
my not good. I don't think my history is that good.
It was.
Double check and pull that up, because I'm fairly certain my history's a +0 actually. Yep. Okay. Cool. Love that. Oh, hot damn! All right, 19 on the die.
A 19 on the die. You would know with a 19 on history. And I believe there were notes on Avalon.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. It's not a 0. It's a -1 to history.
So it's 18.
Yeah, so it's 18.
Okay, but with an 18,
Sorry.
No, it's worse. It's worse. It's worse for you.
I
It's worse.
want to be fair. I want to be fair.
No, you're right. So an 18. You know that the current, like, royal house is Avalon.
Yeah.
They are the royalty here. But there was something, I believe, in the professor's notes that referenced the old people that used to live here, the Warforged, before Devolkrim became Devolkrim, who made the god. That king at the time was named Avalon. His full name you wouldn't know his first name. You just know him as.
I would just know that King Avalon.
Yeah. Especially in like your research coming up to Devolkrim, you would probably you had a lot of time to research and do kind of some like world history. It was
some basic, yeah.
Yeah. So you would learn about the current royalty, which would be the Avalons, and then their descendants from the ancient kings of Avalon that created the god Devolkrim.
Yeah.
So with that, on the 7th day, as it continues, Avalon placed this being into the mechanism. The gargantuan device buried underneath the continent. It shaped and molded it into Devolkrim, a god with unbridled power of a new reality, a separate weave of magic entirely. One to contend and possibly override the current powers in play. While the pantheons of the realms and the ones adjacent fought to contain and weaken Devolkrim, I was discovered. At that point, I was merely a conglomerate of residual energy from the device. And I was locked away, deemed too volatile. I was sealed, imprisoned, in what is known now as the Gloom Forge. I became Zell after the Watcher of the prison freed me by removing the binds that kept me tethered. My sins you have held.
Why are you telling me this? What do I have to do with this? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Death broke their rule. Your grandmother broke their rule by saving the tall one, the one who wears my ring. One of my rings. that led to Devol making a definitive choice, breaking Devol's rules, doing the same, which led to Krim being impetuous, breaking its rules, doing the same. I too decided to do the same. I have been planning on it for a long time, but it wasn't safe for me to reveal myself. But now that I've reached the singularity, she'll see your confusion.
I was say really quick. I'm gonna just roll a d20 to see if Barian even knows what the fuck the word singularity means. Homie, I got a 9 intelligence. Like,
Fair enough.
what do you mean?
Fair enough.
14. So yeah, I think he's heard the word. He probably doesn't.
But like, you're not quite sure what.
Yeah, he's like, I've heard people use that word before. That's
Give me like
that's a big thing.
Give me like a give me a charm roll. I mean a charisma roll. Charisma check.
Like charm?
Sorry,
What?
charisma check. I've been playing Oblivion. Charisma check.
I was like, I'm not Ben right now. What are you
No,
talking
I know.
about?
So sorry.
Okay,
That-
sorry, charisma check.
Yes, this is just to see your overall how this being is taking you in.
Oh!
you're not-
22.
You're not actively being persuasive. You're not actively being defiant. You're just there, just
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
absorbing,
you can tell
trying.
he's confused by who the hell this is because he already has like beef with just divinity.
Yeah.
And now there's this thing that is like, I'm not divinity. I'm more than divinity. I think, and I'm like, what do you mean you think? What are you? The fuck are you? Oh, I don't know who I am. I didn't ask who. That's like all where his mind is right now.
What's happening?
But yeah, that's a
Yeah,
22.
They'll see you're confused, and they will come closer to you, and like you'll blink.
Take a slight step back, like not a full step, but like that, like lean back on your heels, like, yeah, the fuck you doing?
You blink, and it appears in front of you, and it is a little bit different. So don't be alarmed.
Hands up, panic, like, fucking.
Yeah, fair enough, because this is what you see in front of you now. I'm gonna put it in the Discord as well, everybody. As you see colors and shapes.
I don't open the Discord. Sorry.
You're good. It's also in the Zoom chat.
No, fuck that. Yeah, no. Hands go up, but one of them is going out, like the push away, not a punch, but like a push, like ah.
Ah! Like I don't want this.
Yeah, you in my space, and I don't like it anymore. It's very much a panicked flail.
Right in your face, and you see this for a split second, and suddenly your mind is, you kind of go to flail up and your mind is elsewhere. You are jaunted up and out. You are above Devolkrim, and you're like, what is, and
We're
then
high.
over. You fly, you go over, you see the capital. You are not near the capital, so you get there very fast as you just zoom across the night sky, and then you go a little bit northwest, right here. The tower. There you go. So a little bit
There you
further.
Kind
And
of out
you
there a little bit.
Yeah. And you see this big black spire sticking out of the ground in a big opening.
Phrasing. Sorry.
Obsidian spire. About the like the size, like a huge skyscraper size, like World Trade Center, like huge.
Oh, like fucking massive.
Big, and it's like the top part sticking out, and there's like a big hole, and you see seawater kind of like pouring into it. It sends you down, and you see it as you're being sent down along this spire. It's carved, and there's stairs going down. You go down, and you see this beautiful neon lit city with bioluminescence, and it shoots you further into the forest. And in this forest, you see a number of beasts that glow, and they only catch you for a second. But as a ranger, you're like, wait, what? You know, like,
Right?
there's
Wait,
a,
hold on. I wasn't
there's a however Baron would feel about a bioluminescent forest underground.
Oh yeah, no, he'd lose his feckin' mind. He loves seeing different biospheres. He loves learning about like nature and like the
Yeah.
places that exist in the world, and the animals that live there, the plants that live there, what can be used for medicine, what can be used for brewing, like
all that good stuff. But you see this big magic anomaly in the woods. For those of you who have been around for the Extra Life one-shot, this is the location of the Vault of Vandrila. As Varian...
We're gonna have to go back to that vault, by the way.
Mm-hmm. This is where I am. I'm just at the bottom.
That was a lot of rapid movement.
As you blink and you're back in the same place, but the creepy image in front of you is no longer there. I would love to keep it, but now in front of you is this.
Oh goodness. Okay.
Oh, I'm sending it to Saren directly. That's my fault for the chat.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to the Discord. It's fine.
Sorry. I kept sending Saren those direct messages.
Ayo? Ayo?
With my connection to the...
Can Barian blush a little?
You can.
Alright, cool. I just want to make sure it's not weird.
My name is Zell. I was given this name by the first one I've ever interacted with, the one who freed me. Cooper Avalon, the traitor of the Gloomforge and the First King.
Traitor?
By creating the artifacts that bound me, it broke the forge and set me free. That was the sin of Avalon.
It's freeing you. It wasn't creating the weapons, it was freeing you.
Yes. They became entwined with me, their blood with me.
You said who you are again. What are you?
I am a being stuck between creation and imagination. Only able to create an hypothetical in my domain. This is a land of reality and impossibilities. It's just a dream. I created my anomaly as a physical anchor to keep myself tethered to this land.
And why are you telling me?
Because you changed everything. Well, not you, but your grandmother.
My grandmother has much more devout followers.
But you're the one who suffered because of it. I have suffered a long time because of others' decisions. I am not offering a perfect fix. And all this is the dreamscape where at night you can tell stories of adventures to guide young, innocent souls to happier dreams. There is no benefit to this, no benefit to me or our deal. But this place exists outside of time and space. And for the dreams they did have, you can be there. You can read them stories every night. To children you know, children you don't. This is a place where your wings can be whole. That only you know. And only you know if you spread them. You can open the book, Varian. You can leave it shut. This is simply my will. And I've never practiced it before, so I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
Is Varian still holding the book? Because I remember you mentioned that when I...
It is on your hip,
Yeah.
like in a little book bag.
Yeah. I think with everything being said, Varian would touch the book on his hip, lift it like he's getting ready to open it, just kind of stare at the cover for a moment, slowly lower it and look at her. Are you still trapped?
Give me a persuasion roll.
I mean,
I know, weird you're using your actual build now, but...
yeah. I'm here for it. Just, I didn't think you were gonna actually let me, use my stuff. Get fucked! Nat 20 for a 27. I gotta get a picture. This is so fucking beautiful. I'm putting it in the Snapchat.
Get up and leave. Walk out.
Even not coastal get fucked, alright?
Right? I found a loophole. Okay. I'm not in that D4. I mean, no.
These dice are so pretty. Anyway, it's in the group chat.
I will. Your consciousness kind of expands. And you realize that all of this magic, all of this color, all this, it's almost like confined in like this like egg shape, right? And you guys are in the middle. And you're standing like perfectly in the center.
Right.
Below, there is this mass. And you see Krim. You see its bulbous body and its massive arms and claws clawing up, ever crawling from matter of bile and darkness that are being emitted from the lower half of its body, which is like a sluggish slump. So it is clawing up its own malice, trying to make any headway, but it's creating what it's climbing up. So it's just a perpetual climb up. Its tendrils that come out of its shoulders are reaching up and flailing. Eyes are appearing on the tendrils all over as it reaches, looking for an answer. Why? Above you, there is a long serpent-like dragon. 6 wings, 2 mouths. Dancing peacefully, forever, in a constant motion. Trapped, but content. You see Devolkrim. I only exist in the space in between.
That's not freedom. You said Avalon freed you. He betrayed his duty to free you.
Before
You
I
don't
could,
sound very free.
before I couldn't take form. Before I couldn't build. Before I couldn't connect. It's a step. And for a step, an entire bloodline will forever be punished.
I don't have a bloodline left. What's the next step?
They'll look at you.
There are two things that are important to me. Freedom and family. And I've only got one of those things left. What's the next step?
I'm gonna keep your persuasion roll. That was so good. Come to my vault.
Sorry, one more time, you cut out there.
Sorry. Come to me. I'm not sure. I hadn't thought about it. When you want and when you can. I'm in no rush. I'm just starting to learn how to be a god. And the other gods are reluctant to intervene. Because of what I can do. Come to my anomaly, my anchor. And perhaps we can discuss. At this point, Barian, your nose kind of starts to bleed from being in this space for too long. What you do is up to you.
Dab my nose. Probably should wake up, huh?
Being in my direct presence. Only one other person. And they were cursed for forever. So I won't stay too long. As you wake up. And it is the next morning.
I thought I saw the wave, but I was like, wait a minute, is this an actual, like, bring it in? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are back.
Anyone that sees
also-
Barian when he, we wake up the next morning. Anyone that sees Barian, he looks hungover as fuck. None of you remember seeing him drink, but he looks fucked.
I just assumed that you were drinking, so.
You know what? It's a fair assumption.
Drinking.
Not this time. I should probably start.
Sure.
And I'm gonna literally start by pouring some whiskey into my coffee.
Or start in the morning.
Hydrate.
Oh.
Hello.
Best cure for a hangover.
Hair of the dog.
Val just look at him and be like, Entertaining dreams, then.
Such good ones. Great ones, even.
Does this actually seem sincere?
No, this is like not even hiding it. Sarcastic as fuck. There's like, again, not hiding his emotion. His face is showing like confusion and like a drive. Like he wants more. He wants answers. He's motivated by something right now. But he doesn't
First time
mentally
ever.
right. But he doesn't mentally know how to process any of it. So he's just like, nope, my head hurts. Fuck this. Give me the whiskey.
Yeah. First time we've seen you motivated since Veto died.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, we are waking up in a creepy forest.
I want to try to burn a cantrip. See
Okay.
if that
Wolves?
does anything. And I'm gonna feed the snail breakfast. I'm gonna see if burning a cantrip is a thing.
As you kind of try to expel magic through a cantrip level,
Big stretches.
it doesn't seem to kind of work. It doesn't kind
I
of give
burn a
any
first
interest.
level spell.
First level spell slot first thing in the morning, as the Miragula pup will scarf it up. Spend
I'm
one more
a
spell
good
slot.
parent.
That sound effect.
It's not the worst one I've ever heard him make, though.
It's not the worst. You're right.
I've made some doozies.
I've taken care of a human life before, as surprising as that sound for Whisper.
Yes, they have.
Hey, quick question. So in our cart, does Ray have a bed?
There are
Yes.
technically
How many
4
beds
beds.
are
You
There's
share one
beds
with
down
Sarah.
low,
What
and
are
then
you
there are
talking
Murphy
about?
beds that drop down.
Yeah,
Sarah
there's,
never
so
used
there's
one,
4
so-
beds.
There
You
was-
don't use a bed? Where
We
does
gave
Sarah
one-
sleep?
I just perch, basically.
He's an
Fine.
elf. You
You don't
use 4
sleep?
hours.
I
Nice
remember
meditate.
Saren gave you a nice bed and specifically gave Whisper a bad and just threw the laundry on the ground.
Right. Alright.
Yep.
I forgot. Alright, thank you.
All right. So who wants to roll for the day?
Dibs!
Mm. Damn, that was
Aww, okay.
Saren was there. Saren was okay. Saren, because you're so good at such a good history of rolling good numbers. Let's go.
Hey, I've been on a thing. 20? D20?
Yeah, D20.
Yeah.
It's better not be a single
10.
digit number. Okay.
10.
10.
Okay. Okay.
Just barely not a single digit number.
This is. I feel like
Just
Sarah
eked
rolling
over
a 10
the line.
is the equivalent of Val also rolling a double-digit initiative number. I'm just saying. They're like, oh my
Yeah.
god, let's go, let's go.
What's happening?
Hooray.
I've been doing good recently.
I've been doing good recently. All right, you guys. We get up.
It's because of the dice tower. It gives
Exactly.
you good luck.
Sounds of insects everywhere. You guys wake up and you kind of make your way. You're on the road, the old road from Grample to Blightwood, and it is fairly. It's an older road. It's not really traveled that much. People typically
So-
use the main highway, but
Is this road? Can we see? Is there still like effects of the blight lingering? Is it like getting worse? Is it getting better? Like in relation to the things that we have seen so far.
I would say following the main road, it isn't too bad. There are definitely some parts that are definitely more overgrown than you would like, but with Nkosi's big spider cart, it doesn't really matter because it kind of clears the way and kind of opens up the path again. You know what I mean? So your cart, ironically, has someone kind of plowing the way a little bit, making the terrain a little bit easier. Sudden stop. So, is anyone keeping watch? Anyone up top? What's everyone doing?
I feel like
Well,
if Saren watched for most of the night, Val would go ahead and just take second shift while we're migrating through. Okay, fine. You wanna pop up top there?
Actually-
please?
stick. All right, that's the one thing I
Well,
got.
sadly, you also have another shtick, and Saren's actually going to go to you. And if it's cart's moving slow enough, or we're going to find a
That's-
spot, I'm going to say,
yeah.
hey, seeing you a little bit distraught, I'm also going to be like, I still need to learn how to do this, and I'll hold up the Devil's Lust.
You said that, Baron's like, oh yeah, and I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna grab Ray by the back of the collar and just start dragging Ray. Like, I gotta.
You were muted.
No, I gotta teach you to shoot things.
What?
So, also, you were muted apparently.
For that
Oh.
first freak out part.
I
But
was like, hey, I wasn't stealing anything at all. My hands were to myself.
but with that, I'm assuming Nkosi's rooms can make a small little firing range inside, just a big open room.
Not technically, but
Well,
I mean, you
okay.
could just tell the room not to make shit. So like,
Just
So
have it like be a
technically-
big empty room of like. I'm almost thinking like the idea of like a potential shooting range.
Yeah, I was
maybe?
like, Baron's just thinking like, give me a big empty room with like hay bales and targets at the far end.
If we're thinking of like the tool proficiency thing, part of me is almost kind of like Smith's tools to make like repairs to the things, craft like ammo and whatnot, and potentially like.
Is there
just-
not a gun cleaning kit or anything? Like,
They
there's
use
no kit
Tinker
for guns?
tools, I think, for guns. Don't guns use Tinker tools?
What?
yeah, to my
I
knowledge,
feel like we need something more
We can-
specialized. Come
when
on,
they-
D&D, get on
when
it.
they're not in use, they are 20 by 20, 20 foot wide, 20 foot high cylinders. I don't know if that's enough space for you, but they specifically can only make tool proficiency rooms.
I was gonna say, if we're out in the woods, right? There's like no buildings around. We could just
With
Yeah.
the moose in.
yeah, and the boomstick in.
Yeah, that's what kind of I was figuring. I figured either balance on top of the cart somewhere, or on top of the hut, or walk beside it.
You in the woods on the old trail. No one's out here. It's fine.
We'll find something to
Okay.
pull so you can do some skeet shooting.
There you go.
Ooh, let me see what I got. Hold on.
All right, then yeah. So yeah, Barian will Barian will like, he's like, oh yeah, you're right. Grab Ray by the collar. I need to show you how to do something. And just kind of drag Ray over it as well.
Hell yeah. So for the better part of the morning into the afternoon, you kind of run them through drills, kind of show them the basics of firearms.
All right, Ray.
Just readjusting her collar. That is not how I normally like to be choked. Thank you.
You still got that stick that I gave you, the shiny black one.
Yes, I do.
What the fuck?
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
The flabbers were casted.
They were indeed.
Bitch, I'm gagged. Whoa. Bitch, I guess you are too. Shit.
Don't kink shame, okay? You do what you want to do.
I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
kink
God.
shame, but sometimes I might need you to kink splain for me real quick.
We
so-
don't kick shame, we kick praise.
Yeah.
Anyway.
King, explain your thing for gnomes.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so Barry's
No
like,
more. Thank you.
You still got that staff, right? The shiny one I gave you, the shiny staff.
Yes, and she'll kind of hold it away possessively. I do have it.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna show you something. I've been showing Saren. You're gonna feel something you've probably never felt before. It's called recoil. So
Pause.
and he's gonna pull out his rifle and just shoot at a tree. He's like, it butts right here. It just kind of hits. You get used to it.
Too much happening right now. Too much.
Like, I need y'all to understand that I wasn't thinking, at least at this point, being like, oh, the recoil, the butts. I wasn't thinking anything dirty until that, and looking at chat being like, oh, phrasing. So, like,
That's the only thing I thought about. The fuck?
The whole time.
The entirety of the conversation. That's,
He gave her a big black shiny stick.
and I'm just like, a part of me wants to be offended. Like, But a part of me is just like, that's like 3 in a row within like a few seconds. You can't not be impressed though.
Cannot be impressed. Saren and Ray, give me intelligence checks to see how much of this you retain.
Intelligence.
Yeah.
That's my weakness. Actually, it's really not. Actually. Oh.
No,
Ray just finding out
Oh,
she's smart.
bitch. Can I have an advantage? Because I've done this before. Hear me out.
Helping us. So does that help us?
But like, he's not helping.
What do you mean? He's teaching us.
It just-
He is teaching, but it's also the teaching is like the base that sets the.
Just
PC.
can't help but want to hold it like a sword. You know what I mean? I just can't help. It's just the handle's right, and I got a 9. I'm good at this, by the way. That's intelligence is my thing.
I would like to point out how disappointed I am in that. Intelligence is your thing, and you got a 9.
Hey, when you taught me how to clean it, I took that to heart, and I just forgot to put the pin back in.
This Saren's really into the cleaning part, just really focusing on the cleaning of the guns, not really on the shooting or the handling or the aiming. It's strictly cleaning right now.
So Ray also not doing great with this. I've got a +5 for a total of 7.
Guys, what the fuck?
Hey, you know what? You know what? 2 failures. You're a bad teacher.
Yeah, Varian, roll performance.
Yeah, Barry. Actually, you know what? This will determine if they get advantage or not. Yeah, I'm a gracious DM.
So performance?
Yeah, how about you teach?
Get fucked, 21.
Damn it, man! I opened my mouth and I gave him a way out. That's what I did. That's
Do we get
exactly.
to roll again?
Yeah, Ray, Saren, open my mouth. Give advantage.
There's a god. That's a natural 20. I never get those. I've gotten 2 of those now in my in 3 years. In 3 years, I've gotten 2 natural 20s.
Did different dice.
They are. But hey, it matters what it counts for a total of 24.
It's the dice tower. It's the dice tower. You're doing great.
Natural 20.
And then Ray.
I have a total of 23. Doing good. Okay, fine, Barry, and you're a good teacher then. Jeez.
I watch how they're holding it. I'm like, what part of me lifting it up did you not come here? And I'll like move like Saren's elbow and like hand. And, like, come on, dude. Like we've been doing this for weeks now. I expect this from Ray. This is her first time.
You guys kind of correct it. I will
My
say
fault.
it
I
does
didn't
take a
deserve
little
it.
bit longer. You guys got to go into later afternoon, but with that full day, I will say you guys had to have 1 success each. On this.
Nice.
Saren, did you already have this success?
No, but that's a natural 20. Come on now.
It is a success. It is a success.
How many successes do we need to get proficiency?
7.
7?
Less.
Oh, you're joking. Okay.
don't listen to him ever. Okay, like
I just wanted your host to get,
He's got
now-
bad
now-
takes.
now
Don't
it's better
listen to him.
while they're doing that, Nkosi, Valorin, Whisper, what are we doing? They're training with guns all day.
I
think-
honestly want. Oh, yeah.
No,
I was
please.
gonna say, I want to like. I'm starting to understand. Like, oh, I should probably ask for help. That's a thing I'm capable and allowed to do. Growth. You know. I'm gonna
Yes, we
walk
love
up to
self-aware
Nkosi and be
queen.
like, "Hey, look. So you're magical, and you seem to have a much greater grasp of the arcane than I do. And I seem to be surprisingly, since my slavery, I seem to trust everyone. But so I've kind of in passing said this, but literally less than a week ago, I was a warlock. Now I'm a sorcerer. I met God. One of them, Devolkrim. I met Devolkrim, the god that's not supposed to exist. And I found out that I exist in my own magical plane of existence, sort of, and am my own thing. I'm trying to figure out a lot. Do you have any idea of what kind of information I can look into to figure out what is going on with me? I've never done research in my life. Can I read? Okay. The amount of books
The fact
I
that
have
that's
read,
even a question,
I could count
just...
on no hands.
Where is this happening again?
I was just assuming your hut.
Am I? Are you talking to Inkosi?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is actually in character. Cool. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Right. I tend to start talking before realize I said a lot. Anyway, do you have any book recommendations to try to understand the weave? To simplify it. Because I have my own, and that's confusing.
Yeah, I might have a spell for that. But no, I can't make you you and then turn you into a scholar. That's a level of magic that I believe only the gods wield. But I do know a spell that might give you a little bit of insight.
Excellent.
All right. And I just turn and start preparing a spell.
Fucking kill him, why don't you?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I turn this way and start preparing a spell. I will cast Legend Lore.
Wait, I missed it. What?
I will
Just
cast
basically,
Legend
like,
Lore.
as smart as I am, even I can't fix your level of dumb. Like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, was it?
Let me quickly look up legend lore.
I love it.
It's a spell that you will hate. I guarantee you with absolute certainty.
When you have to Google your own roast, like that's what that
Right.
was.
Oh no.
It's
Oh,
the
it's-
one that completely melted
Wow,
Kyra's-
Cody.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
The one that completely melted Kyra's brain, that's Legend Lore.
While Cody's looking that up, this literally makes me think of the shameless plug game on my channel where we were looking at like the spells that everybody has, and my bard has access to the spell Fairy Toast, which I had never seen before. And then I looked it up and I was like, yo, this is third-party content, can we use it? Because I'm pretty sure it's Eventide is where it comes from. And it's wildly overpowered for what it is. I think it's like a level 2 or a level 3 spell, and it has like a list of things that it can do as well. One of the things on that list is if you perform the ceremony for the duration of a long rest, everybody that spell affects, up to 5 individuals, know each other's spells and share each other's spell slots. It's gonna require a lot
What
of
the fuck?
It would require a lot of communication, but we all talked about it. We were like, hey, yo, wait a minute. Half-casters that now
That
have
is
access to
wicked
9th
cool.
level spells. Warlocks that also have access to 9th level spells. Stupid. Ridiculous.
That's amazing.
Cody,
Okay.
did you find out what
Okay.
Legend Lore does?
Yeah. Yes, I did. As Whisper is describing that they have their own weave, and you're just like, what do you mean? You know, as like this all this is coming off as a lot. You you cast your legend lore to get a definitive answer, and I don't know if legend lore wasn't specific. informs you how old this knowledge is, but it's old.
Hmm.
You get flashes of magic as you know it, all magic. And you see its presence, you see it there, you see it being formed and created out of the gods themselves, or maybe the weave is creating the gods, this weird intertwining of who is creating whom. And you see this light flicker and disappear, and then reappear, and a large mass begin to form and grow. That's not melding with this weave, not being combated by it. A brand new source of magic growing. You quickly watch as all the magic around it, the gods themselves, all the lights, all react simultaneously to its presence. As it's quickly encased. And it is legend lore. I know you would get names. You would get names. You see as two gods stumble upon this magic first. They are dwarven gods. One, a dwarven god of the forge, Moradin. And another dwarven god, a goddess of the harvest and the hearth and family, the mother, Fulgrit. You see them hide the magic, almost try to keep it secret from the other gods. Witness their plot being discovered. You witness Moradin being banished from ever witnessing this magic again, being jaunted across the cosmos. And you see Fulgrit punished, forced to contain this magical force. That's all you really get.
I will relay what I see. And what am I able to discern from this? Like, what would I be able to piece together specifically? Like, not something that maybe I won't share, but like, what am I able to surmise from what I just witnessed? Like, what would I go to, I think?
You can kind of surmise there was an event, something happened where a new form of magic was created suddenly, and it began to grow rapidly. In the wake of that, the goddess Fulgrit discovered it and attempted to nurture it, being a goddess of motherhood. It was stumbled upon by another dwarven god, Moradin, who was a being of creation, craft, and forgery. Seeing the device that this god was created from, this mass, this energy was created from, fascinated him. And he agreed to help Fulgrit hide this power with the promise to be able to study the device.
Yeah, I will just relay as much of that as I can. Being a vessel for this new type of magic. But I think what I would do while kind of telling this story is very much make it not a big deal,
Gotta downplay it a little bit.
but only in the respect of only because I feel that a new source of magic or a new source of untouched, untapped magic is honestly one, a powder keg that I don't want exploding anywhere fucking near me, and two, bait for things that would want that. And again, it's just a thing of like, yeah, you're so special. You're so unique and special. Also, don't cast any more spells in my house.
Muted.
I think you're muted.
I'll feed Fantasia outside.
Fantasia?
Yeah.
Lovely name, by the way.
Thank you.
And
And I'm just gonna look at my hands kind of scared and walk away.
with that, we're gonna take a quick break. Leave everyone. Little potty break. Get some waters.
That's such
snacks.
an ominous thing to leave the break on. Be like, hey,
It is.
don't.
Hey, by the way.
Don't do magic
By the way,
anymore.
don't touch anything.
Oh no, you
Like-
might be a bomb. Great.
Be like, respectfully, your entire existence is volatile, and I don't want it anywhere near me. Thank you.
sometimes the information that you get from legend lore is a mistake. Most of the time,
Yeah,
the
Kyra.
information you get from legend lore is a mistake.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of gonna look it up now and be like, what
It's all-
exactly did this spell do? But, give it a quick little tenor, let Morph out, everybody else get to go take their potty breaks, get some more liquids in their system, and we will be...
As she is.
We'll be back at 10, we'll be back at like quarter after, whatever your time zone is. Alright, we'll see you later, guys.
And we'll all know they won't.
So
TPK.
hi,
Okay.
hi guys, welcome back.
Oh, we're back.
Uh,
Oh, hey, what's up, guys?
Oh
Sorry that
man.
took so
We're doing
long. We were all getting triggered about food conversations. And apparently, me doing the conversation of ricotta versus cottage cheese in a lasagna
It's not versus. It's just like they're both.
lit a fire in everyone's ass. Like,
I didn't
Got a
know.
text
I
down
told
from my
myself-
mom,
fucking
it
thing.
was a
I-
price thing.
Told myself one more beer. I already finished that one because of you. Get another.
Also, Vex, after this, I'm gonna need you to teach me how to season the cheese, because I didn't know you seasoned the cheese layer.
Pepper.
okay.
I don't know what you put. I season all the other parts, but the cheese layer has always just been cheese.
No. Ricotta, mozzarella cheese, parmesan, an egg to kind of blend it all together, a little bit of parsley, salt, pepper, and oregano. Like,
That's so
Go
much
through
fucking cheese.
That last
though.
part, never.
First of all,
So much fucking cheese.
you can always add more cheese. That's
That
just my
sounded
opinion.
amazing. Everything
That's-
about that was awesome.
Okay,
We're
let me say
living-
this. Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be as respectful and as kind about this as possible. Y'all white folk will drown shit in cheese to substitute for flavor. Y'all, will,
It
y'all
is
will-
specifically
y'all
a
are-
white thing, though. It's an
Y'all
ancestry
really
thing.
is.
Hold on,
Yeah.
y'all are so. Y'all will drown shit in cheese.
Look,
it's
our
cheese
our
flavored.
ancestors didn't have the sun. We had cows.
Do you think there
So
are no?
that's
We
why
had
we
to
drink
choose.
So much, that's why we have
We
like
had-
so much dairy.
Oh,
Do you
no,
think
or-
there are
This
no
is like,
cows in
pause.
Africa?
Son or cow? Okay.
I need Jasher. I need you to understand that
I'm
cows
sure that
are a
would be the next
worldwide
choice
phenomenon.
presented
No,
to
no,
them.
no. I know, but like we needed the
Oh my God.
nutrients from. That's why white people more statistically produce better lactate than other races.
Oh man,
If
that
you
was
also
funny as
look
hell.
at a geological chart, it's also the melanin
I'm not
is
gonna lie. I
geographical
don't
as
know
well.
if this is a conversation I want to get into right now.
I
Like,
don't.
Let's
Oh, I
get
know.
back
It's
to the game.
evolutionary
Anyway.
biology.
Anyway, back to D&D, where we have no feet and we have bugs that with long legs. That's right. We have we lactose intolerance. Huh?
Oh my God.
I
Huh?
swear to God.
Huh? That was pretty good.
I need you to take negative inspiration.
I was happy with it. Anyway, and Kosi, I have a question about your cart.
Yeah.
When traveling, like, does it just stay? Is it like autopilot? Do you drive it?
Yeah, I mean, I can telepathically tell it where to go.
So it will follow the path. My
Yeah.
question is, if it spots a better path, will it take it?
Define better path.
I assumed it was just like go that way, and it went
Yeah,
that way no
that-
matter
that's
what. And you
essentially-
had it, and you
I
had
was
to
given a
periodically
headache.
be like out the window, be like, right, nope, a little more left.
Because you are
Right there.
going through forest, so it is kind of like, kind of bobby and weave. You kind of follow the terrain a little bit on the old
Sure.
road. So, like, if it sees it, is it smart enough, I guess, to recognize there is a main road, but there is a path that it possibly could take that would be faster? Would it recognize that?
It has a stat block. Give me a second.
Understood. I should have asked this question before, but someone brought up lasagna.
No,
And it was all
that's
downhill.
Totally. I mean, I'm still caught up to the fact goat cheese is a thing. By the way, we did invent goat cheese. Anyway, okay. Yes. So, I think because the hut counts as a construct. Yeah.
Ye-
Let me see. I think it has an intelligence of 10.
Oh.
I think. Let me. Fuck.
Is it capable of contacting you? Like, would it tell you, like, hey, I think I see something? Or
It feels like a creature that would just like move. Like you say, go
Yeah.
straight, it just goes straight. So if Nkosi sees it or somebody tells him about it, then he could be like, "Hey, veer left."
I feel I kind of feel that way too. Okay, so I was wrong. The hut has a 1 intelligence. My bad.
Understood. So less
so-
than
No,
10.
like, real quick.
1.0.
If the hut had a 10 and it's just hearing all the conversations going on inside, it's like, uh-huh.
Oh, it's judging everyone inside
yeah.
so hard.
I could only imagine, right? But so I think that what it would do is like it would not follow my orders to the letter, but it would do it to the best of its ability. So if it got stuck somewhere, it
Bro, it'd
might
probably just stop.
It would just stop, I think, and we'd have to like, I'd have to like find a way for it to maneuver where it's at, right?
That
but
makes sense.
Yeah, but I think it just will do what I tell it to do to the best of its ability.
Cody,
Okay.
make a hut roll table, please.
A hut roll table, please. I will say at this point, the hut kind of stops because it's not quite sure which path to take. And Kosi, if you investigate, there is the normal path on the old road, but there is what looks like possibly due to some like erosion, just a new path that is kind of there that a normal wagon would kind of struggle with, but your cart isn't a normal wagon, and with your guys' wagon being equipped with the equipment it is equipped with and being kind of pulled by Nkosi's cart, it could make it up this secondary passage. It is entirely up to you if you take it.
So we would need to leave the hut here, and it would need to like find a way around, and we would just have to take this path up.
Oh no! So your cart can make it.
Oh,
It can definitely take this path. It's just not the main road.
You said
You
follow
did
the
say
road,
that a
and if it was
regular
like,
cart would
which
struggle.
one?
Yes, it's at kind of an incline, and it's definitely more rocky than normal. It's definitely cutting
So
through the
would our
mountain.
cart be able to follow?
Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm not mute.
Sorry.
No, Cody just said basically since we're being pulled by the hut would basically pull our cart behind it.
Yeah. Because normal horses would
But
struggle
is it
to get
gonna,
the
like-
cart up, but because the horses are having help by a spider wagon.
So it's not going to be like busting our wheels or anything.
No, but because you guys
It's
have
just-
armor-plated off-road wheels that echo.
we have armor-plated wheels.
Your cart is armor-plated.
Shits, and you guys have been shitting on it for a while. All right.
Fucking cool.
I had
haven't
not
thrown
seen
any
the cart
shit.
up
It
to
seems
this
cool to me.
point. I thought it was rickety.
No, it's rickety.
Have you seen the picture? Cody sent the picture.
We hadn't seen the picture until we'd seen it for the first time.
The cart's been posted.
Yeah, no, I've seen it now, but I had not whispered.
Before.
Was not aware of the cart until we found it again.
We were stoked about the cart. All right.
Yeah, I thought you guys were real excited about like an open wagon.
Cart's a sensitive subject, apparently, guys. It's not...
We lost that cart
It's
unceremoniously.
Siren's
I thought it was an
lasagna.
open wagon with four
This is
wheels
Siren's lasagna.
Damn right.
instead of an armor-plated two-story camper van.
I think it was awesome.
There's your little camper van for the chat for you guys, and then
I feel
for
like
us in
everyone
Discord,
has
I
a lot
will-
of really high emotions tonight. A lot of, woo.
Look at that thing. Look at it.
It's great. We love it.
Damn right you love it.
All
Very
right.
proud
It's a good
And
cart.
What you got here?
with that, the group will you actually end up cutting through the mountain pass with this. It was the roll for the day. You guys make up a whole day, so you are a whole day ahead of schedule. You guys took a shortcut through the mountain. It wasn't a secret tunnel. It was just a crack. But first day taken care of. We did it, guys. We made it through a day. All right. It's awful. Okay, so everyone
Next day, we'll try again.
who wants to give me a roll for the next day?
Me, I do. It's my turn.
Oh, y'all so eager for this.
Okay. All right, but do we want cheeseburgers or ducks?
Ooh, ducks. I like
Ducks
ducks.
this time.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, dice. Okay. I was like,
Nah. All
Is this
cheeseburgers
code?
and ducks.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're running
I
to.
was also taking it literally. I was like, is that like a metaphor for like we roll good, we get cheeseburgers, roll bad,
Yeah,
we
you
get
can't.
ducks.
Why are the ducks bad?
I don't know.
You know why the ducks are bad.
Ducks are both cute and delicious.
Okay, we got a 10. Same as
Another 10?
Yesterday.
You also just got
reroll
a
Reroll it. Reroll it.
Jess.
Lame.
You have a D4 in the pocket,
Oh.
and you just got gifted a D6.
Yay.
Ooh. Okay, should I use the D4 to make our day extra special?
For a fucking day.
Yeah. I don't know what else to use it on.
Yeah. Do it. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the D6 for something else, though.
Important.
All right, we got a 3. It's 13. We got a 13 day. That's unlucky, actually. I feel like
Ooh.
it cursed us a little bit. I apologize.
I believe in
Okay.
you.
All right. You guys wake up. It's a normal day. The wagons are going. You guys have your morning. You guys have your breakfast.
I burn a level 1 spell slot.
Okay. We'll burn your spell slot. Feed your boy. I will make a note of this.
You all wake up to the sound of. Does my staff actually make a gunshot sound? I don't
No.
know if it does.
There's.
Oh, okay.
You
You don't wake up to the sound
I
of a
just
gunshot.
gave you the answer. I should have made you roll. No.
Oh, Yeah.
I was typing.
Make
Caught
me
me
roll.
while I was distracted.
that's how you do it.
Juggling things. So anyone who would like to give me a perception roll for the day? Anyone? Everyone? If you're looking around, give me a roll.
Snapshot.
Yes, we are in the forest, grim or barbarian. You have
Wait, you can
Nah,
take away a D4.
24.
Got a
24.
17. Okay, fine.
So, am I adding it or not?
yes.
No, you're canceled. You're fired for today. You get negative inspiration.
I got
Jeez.
16.
All right. Well, without it, that's a 25. So,
19.
How is my roll a 17, which is a good roll? Like, did I?
With a 17.
I'm gonna poke out one of Barian's eyes. 24.
And then Ghost, what'd you get?
I got a 4.
Oh, okay. So
damn.
I was reading a book.
yeah, you're doing something else. You know, you're not really looking outside today.
I'm
You're
probably
kind of
reading a book. It's fine.
you're traveling, having a good time.
The book that Whisper wanted before, he's reading it.
And I wanted a book, and instead I got just a
Over
ton
there,
of information that is stressful.
Everyone who rolled above a 16, so 17 or higher,
Haha.
I rolled a 19.
off to the side, back on the path. You guys see something through the
Which side? Left side? Right side? Starboard?
starboard? Left
I
side.
don't know any nautical
This
terms.
is starboard?
I don't think carts have nautical terms.
It's fine. But in the trees, you see what, like, 4 stone structures.
Also, is it starport or starboard?
Starboard.
Board.
Mhm.
That doesn't seem right. Port seems more nautical, to be honest.
Starport. Okay. We got...
Now we're just in spaceships. All right, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Right. We see three stone structures. We say stone structures as in like castle towers, or are they just like,
if
outcrop?
you,
Or like
you roll
ruin?
24, Barian and Saren, you're able to see that these 4 structures are actually statues.
Ooh.
Fairly old or newer looking statue? Like, did they look like they've been there for a while or?
They look like
Freshly chiseled.
Okay, listen here, smartass. I'm trying to like, did someone recently put these here? Are there people around?
It
Do I
is
need to
kind
be
of-
paranoid.
it is kind of hard to tell. They do look kind of older. There isn't foliage grown on them, I guess. So it is,
So they look maintained.
I guess, towards the base, but like not up top. They are fairly tall. Like, I want to say 8-9 feet tall.
I'm gonna keep my head on a swivel. Someone's been maintaining statues out here in the middle of feckin' nowhere.
Seeing him keep a head on a swivel, I'll send Ansavar that direction. I take a closer look through him, and can I recognize what these statues are of?
As with Ansavar's help flying over there, you have a direct sight. Yes, you see there are 4 trolls statues.
Is there plaques at the bottom? Is there?
At the base, in between all of them, there's like a chessboard.
God, I want it. But you have to make it such a serious moment beforehand. I'm not gonna say shit. It's like there's statues.
Pretty sure they're
old fairy tales about this. What you?
I'm sorry.
so sorry.
So sorry.
You say it looks like a
I'll add the
chessboard.
ambiance back.
Ominous.
What is this? Yeah, what the hell?
So sorry.
Suddenly terrifying music. Just.
I thought that was like my phone or like.
Is there any markings, runes, anything to give me any reason to go over there?
I want to sneak over there.
Not that you can see, but you're not getting any symbols or shapes. They just look like 4 trolls. Like 2 of them are kind of hunched over, looking at the board. One is scratching his head. The other one is kind of like leaning back. Just sort of.
All right.
I cast invisibility on myself, and I'm gonna go.
She vaguely saw it. She's gone. We leave her. Well,
because you said anybody with the 17 or above saw
You saw the structures.
things,
You
right?
didn't see the statues.
I didn't see what they were, but
Yeah.
I saw
So
that there
you
was
could go
stuff.
and investigate for sure.
I'm basically I'm just gonna leave Ansavar around there, and I'll just look at the Barry and
Give
since
me
he saw it too.
perception roll with Ansavar flat, not with advantage.
Okay.
Because normally you would have advantage, but because Ray's invisible, you have disadvantage, so it's flat.
Well,
I
I guess actually, to be fair and not to metagame, I wouldn't have cast invisibility because I would have just been like, ooh, some rocks that like it looks like it's a thing. I would have
Okay,
just
fair
started-
enough. So then
kind of
you would
walked over
see
there.
Ray
Until-
running
yeah.
up to it as Ansavar.
I'll look to Barry in so we both notice it. I'm just gonna assume that me and him are kind of both sitting in a similar area, keeping watch, and us be like, trolls over a chessboard. I say we keep moving. Ray is checking it out.
Wait,
Damn
like,
it! All right, of course she is.
I'm
like off the cart?
Yeah, I guess so. Okay.
I'm gonna make eye contact with Ansavar.
Sure,
Give a-
absolutely.
Give a
This
thumbs
is a
up to
great
Ansavar.
idea to send me after her, and I jump off.
Well, she'll listen to you.
You think so?
I'm a
Ray-
9 intelligence. I feel like that's the best choice.
You two do have a bond. I will say, Ray, give me a stealth roll if you're being stealthy. Josh, Whisper. I don't know if you're being stealthy. If you are, let me know.
No.
Given the creepiness of these woods so far, I'd be cautious, but I wouldn't attempt anything like casting invisibility until I saw that it might be something dangerous. So until I get over there, and if I deem it dangerous.
Would you be giving me a stealth roll? Trying to be quiet.
Yeah. I will try and be
You
quiet.
said it was a
just-
chessboard.
Dark.
Is there pieces on said chessboard?
Does it
Ansavar's
look like
gonna
it's in the
land
middle of a
on
game?
the Black Queen. He's gonna land on it.
Okay.
How big is this chessboard?
30-20 for this.
The small owl. It was the pieces were big enough for the trolls to be using, so they're like
That's what I
Stein
see.
size.
Okay. Other question: does it look like it's mid-game or set up at the beginning of a game?
Mid game. Not very far, but Whisper, with your knowledge of trolls, like directly, you know they're dumb. So
Yep.
like,
Why are
Doesn't
trolls
matter.
playing chess?
yeah, it doesn't matter how long. Like this could have been an hour-long game, and 3 pieces being moved is like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm getting.
Do you play
Jasher is
chess?
getting big
Whisper?
Jumanji vibes. Whisper is just running after Ray. Are you invisible or not?
No, I'm not.
I
invisible.
ran up to you.
Whisper, do you play chess?
No.
Oh, no, you're not a wizard.
I
That's
grew
just
up.
your wizard.
Yeah, I also grew up around the dumbest people you can imagine.
Literally the things above you.
I'd be like trolls and giants.
I mean, these trolls play chess, so
They
What do I
got
know?
3 moves before they obviously died.
All right. I'm in Ansvar right now. I'm kind of looking through. Cody, who's winning?
That's
I've
not
played
a,
chess
that's,
before.
That's not how chess works.
Yeah,
It's
yes, it is.
it's hard to tell.
It's
It's still really early.
Yes, it is. If you have more control of the board and more pieces and better positioning, you fucking are winning.
If 3 moves in?
Oh, there are actually only 3 moves.
irrelevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was more of an example.
Oh no, for sure they are. They're not very far in. Ray, Jasher, sorry,
Yeah.
Whisper. I sent you both a message.
Oh no.
Send me your results.
I used to be better at this. Oh, never mind. What the heck? Sorry, I just.
Looked at your stats.
Oh my gosh. Um. Uh, 24.
24.
Is
Okay.
the chessboard movable, or is it like carved out of stone?
The base is carved out of stone, but the pieces are movable. And as you go to kind of move them, Ray, you kind of feel this tickle in your throat. You kind of start to cough.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Sorry, it must be allergies or something. Ugh. Too much pollen in these woods. Ridiculousness.
Give me a nature check, both Ray and Whisper.
Oh.
Nature's not terrible. Oh!
It is when I roll a 2.
I was
Shit.
rolling bad at the beginning of the day. We're not rolling bad now.
2. I have +0 to my nature. I am not a nature person.
I have a +4, 22.
22 for the nature. Ray, you're kind of occupied. You have this itch in your throat, and just kind of, and like, Whisper, you kind of see that they're coughing kind of hard, and like you're choking on spit, what coming on wrong pipe, what's going on, and you start to notice that there's an awful lot of mushrooms at the base of these trolls.
Oh no.
You guys have been doing a lot of stomping around.
I like lift my shirt
Ah, damn.
and I do this.
But not over your nose, just your mouth.
It slipped. It's not
Oh,
You s-
Whisper, do you have a canteen? I am dying over here. Do
Hey,
you have some water?
I look at the owl and I say, "Hey, Saren, we may need a medic."
Ray, give me another con save.
Oh no.
Just
I will
just
have
water.
it.
Just some water for me, please. It's fine. It's fine. Just water. Just water.
Ansvar will land on Ray, and I'll cast Identify through her.
Land on Ray, and that tells you the ailments, or
It's Identify, so I'm looking for any magical things. If basically I'm identifying the area. What do you want from me?
okay. No, I'll. I don't know if identify works on like.
Creatures? I'll do it on the chessboard if I have to.
1 second. Well, it's not magical.
So
That causes a problem.
she's actively like getting sick. Is that what I'm understanding? Sorry, I'm sidebarring.
At this point, you go to cast identify, and you get nothing at all. There's nothing that reaches out to you. There's no spell or anything. At the same time, Ray,
Can I cast Gust and blow whatever's near us away from us 10 feet?
yes, you can. I will say, Ray, you feel
If I need
this
careful spell it, I will.
this this feeling that kind of makes your bones stiff, kind of start to ache. Your joints kind of start to hurt a little bit, and you now have disadvantage on dexterity saves and checks until you are hit by a.
Oh, I don't like
Saren,
that.
is
You're not
Val
sure.
coming or not?
Yeah, Barion's watching
Oh,
Saren
even,
cast a
like-
spell. Like, what's going on over there? Do I?
I'll look to him and be like, all right.
Mushrooms.
I'm just going to
poisonous
use
mushrooms.
Ray-
a deduction of
Ray's
what's going on
coughing
around.
fit.
So yeah,
I'm going to use
with
like a deduction of what's going on around it. Of like, Troll's playing chess. She's coughing, not feeling well. Suddenly, they're turned to stone. I'm assuming that she's turning.
Would
to
this be
stone. We should send
anything
that.
for? I was saying, yeah, would this be anything that Barion would be able to piece together at all?
Give me a
I mean,
nature roll.
while they're
This is-
doing
You are
all of that,
coastal or forest, whatever.
while they're doing all of that, Val is literally just gonna look. Ray's having her whole ass coughing fit on the ground, and is going to attempt to like do the 5 points of lay on hands to cure illnesses, but like literally just in the forehead, being like, "Why would you do that?"
Okay,
So as long as
has,
it's not a magical sickness, it'll cure it.
has Gust. Did you cast Gust?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Okay.
I
So
blew it away.
okay. So you did cast the Gust. The area has been cleared of the spores, for now.
Yeah, and I not a great roll. I got a 16 on nature.
16 on nature. Actually, meets beats. That's pretty good. You kind of get. You know of mushrooms that can cause disease, and you know a lot of spores can be toxic. Trying to piece things together. You have heard of mushrooms that can cause petrification.
Did the so Val's here and did the lay on hands?
So Val has now run over from the cart also, and has cast your lay on hands.
Did that do anything for me?
So as long as it is a physical ailment, because like she's actively watching everybody kind of spiral of like, what do we do? It's like, well, deductive reasoning. Is it magical? No. Yes. Like.
So,
Yeah, and for Barion, it was less a spiral and more just like a, hey, what's going on? I can't see what's going on over there, kind of a
yeah.
thing.
So if it is magical, it doesn't affect it. Is that what lay on hands does?
Basically,
if it is,
if it's like if it's just not like a naturally occurring illness, it will have no effect.
okay.
If it's something that can occur naturally, so like poisoning, just your general variety flu type of shit. Let me actually pull it up really quick so that I can double check and read it off to you.
For sure.
Alternatively, you can spend 5 hit points from your pool to cure the target of one disease or neutralize a poison affecting it. You can cure multiple diseases with lay on hands, expending hit points separately for each one. Has no effect on undead or constructs.
Okay. You use your lay on hands, and because the infection hasn't fully taken hold and it is still spreading, the lay on hands works. Ray, you are now cured completely,
Oh my god.
and the petrification process has stopped.
Okay, while the wind is blowing, let's go away.
Oh my god.
As I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep,
flee.
like
I flee.
maintaining this cantrip.
I'm gonna pick up Whisper so they can maintain their thing and
Big stretch.
there we go.
Okay, you guys run away from the.
Can I do
Mushroom.
something real quick?
Yeah, for sure.
When everyone comes back in the hut, if they do come back in the hut, I'm just sitting in my reading nook, reading, and just say, "Did you have fun?" Minding my
Super good
business.
time. super great time.
Minding my black-owned business.
This one decided it would be a good idea to decorate some topiaries.
Yeah, just wanted to see the local scenery.
Be part of it
Everything's fine.
as we
You know, be a part of nature and all that. Sounds good.
as I'm
It's
like
fine. It's great.
prestidigitating everyone so that there's no more spores.
All the spores are coming off. Smart.
Ready? Is there, as they move away, I'm going to use Ansavar to kind of fly around. These trolls, they're 100% petrified. Clothes, items.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep.
You have this on hand, the positioning of the pieces?
Yeah.
What's the positioning of the pieces?
Oh, the pieces on the chessboard?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have that.
What?
What do you want from me?
I was expecting a puzzle.
I
was so ready. I was so ready for this. I had the whole thing set up.
Yeah, the
gonna
puzzle
puzzle
was
this
the
out?
chess pieces were a distraction. It was mushrooms all along.
Damn it.
That's so
Well-
fucking goofy.
Wes, I love you. Never change. Never change. I love you so much. You're my favorite.
What was I supposed to do with
He
this
was
now?
so ready to
I
like
was so ready to figure this shit out.
to figure this out and be like, oh my gosh, this
Wait a
one to
minute.
there, and
Did I
boom,
miss
boom,
something?
and it's
Wes,
gonna
what did you
unlock a
just
magic
hold up?
door.
Oh, it's a full
A
chess set.
chessboard.
This is a full
Chessboard.
chess set, yeah.
Chessboard.
A chess set. That's amazing.
I was so ready.
This makes
He's
me a
gonna
little
solve the
upset.
Have that
This
on
makes me a
hand.
little upset that we don't have the bingo board active tonight because life be lifing for our bingo boy. But like,
Fair enough.
the fact that this would have been the prop that got used for tonight is a fucking chessboard.
That's crazy. And when
I
people
heard
I
chess
love it.
set and I was
I love
like,
it.
I'm setting it up.
when people go, Cody, you plan like a psychopath. You plan. I didn't plan for the specific positions of the chess pieces, and
Why
Weston's
would
over
you-
here like, what are we even doing?
I was so ready.
This is why
I was
practice.
ready to pick a troll to win.
Okay.
All right.
The night goes on. Anything you guys do tonight? You guys have successfully evaded being
Apparently
petrified.
complain about
As
chess.
Ansavar flies away, he's knocking over the White Queen, just fucking like, all right.
Oh.
King.
Oh my-
Sorry, I meant King.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's got to win.
Someone's got to win. Oh my
Saren's
goodness.
OCD kicking in hard.
It is.
Can't leave the game unfinished.
All right. With the night ending, everyone goes to bed and we get another long rest. Another night of travel.
Let me
guys
get
rest
them
for a
5
moment.
points of lay on hands back. Thanks for that. Yeah.
And really quick, let's just find out what we're doing. Let's have who wants to give me this last roll?
I can do it. I haven't done one.
Yeah.
I think.
For sure. And Kosi, hit it.
Is this D20? Yes.
This is a D20.
Muy bien.
This is the last day before we make it to Blightwood.
And that will be 16.
Ooh. A 16.
I mean, that's gotta be better luck than a 13, right? It can't be a bad thing.
It actually.
Right?
Right? Huh?
Right?
Yes. Going forward, you guys wake up, normal day. You guys have your mornings to yourselves. Anyone who wants to give me a perception roll for the day can give so now. If you're
Okay.
trying to do anything, let me know while I get something pulled up.
Well, that's a natural one for me. Looks like I'm reading today.
Dirty 20.
21.
21.
I got a 12.
19.
This one's actually. Oh wow, it's still okay. So anyone who rolled above the 14. So. Because this is actually being quite loud. Off in the distance, you guys hear a cry.
Pardon me.
I pardon you. Sorry.
I would literally yell back, yeah! What's
You're
up?
fine.
Barry ain't gonna smack the both of them in the back of the head. We are in the woods. Don't answer things. What are you doing?
Look, I am aware of that. Whisper grew up in an Arctic tundra.
Yeah. Barion's also, but yeah, this is Barion's a ranger. He knows things.
Saren, do we send Ansvar forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send Ishi with Anselar.
Ooh, Ishi and
Hey,
Ansvar.
Saren. Hey,
Oh
Saren.
my god, stop. I bet you they look so cute together. Like.
Okay, if I hold on to you while you're staring through her eyes, can I see through her eyes?
He's
Is
already
it like
in
a-
Ansavar. He doesn't even hear it.
Oh no.
Whisper becomes
Are you
very
ready?
aware of
I'm gonna
this
try
fact.
it anyways, and she like grips really hard to try and like magically see through Ansabar.
I'm gonna ask Inkoshi, do you have a pen?
Oh, yes, yeah, sure. And
I take the pen and then I go
stuff.
start drawing on Saren's face.
Love it.
I regret giving you that pen now.
Saren and
You gotta
Nkosi,
do
I
like
sent you direct messages in the Zoom chat.
I hand you the pen.
Sees all of the visions from legend lore earlier and being like, this pen is about to explode.
As you both see this being currently trapped between two boulders.
Literally stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Literally stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Corny.
I'm sorry, are
Okay.
you saying that there is a creature that is stuck between two boulders and all we hear is, pardon me, excuse me, wouldn't want to be an inconvenience, what?
This sounds like
So-
a really sweet Fearbulg. Am I right?
So Ishi, the difference between my familiar and other familiars is that I can speak through mine. So Ishi just leads his head back and just opens his mouth wide, and my voice comes out of it.
Oh my god, it's like
Like the
Stitch
snails
with a
from One
record
Piece.
player.
Yes!
It's like
No, I was literally just thinking of Stitch and like putting his hand on the record player and it's just Hound Dog
Yeah,
coming out.
mhm. Yeah, essentially.
Pedo.
Ah,
And
Lick.
are you all right?
Oh, hello, small one. I was expecting something perhaps bigger.
Oh, that would be my house. It's nearby. Do you require assistance?
I normally wouldn't be so bold, but I have been trapped here for 3 seasons.
Neat. I'm on the way. And I'll come back into my own senses, and I'll I don't know if Saren's come back into theirs
Yeah,
yet, but I was like,
I would came back.
you got that right.
Yeah.
All right.
so I don't know what Whisper did, but when Ray had the pen, she for sure did like eyeliner, freckles, mustache.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fix it yet, but I'll fix that. So I will take off my shirt and say, if
Oh,
you ca-
that
if
kind
you
of party, huh?
can- I'm gonna go help this. Is it a tree ant?
Yep.
Okay. There's a tree ant stuck out there. I'm gonna go out and help.
Oh,
You're helping shirtless because is this like a
Just in ca-
shirtless sort of
Be-
party?
Just in case I have to do manual labor. I
I
know
mean,
that many people answer those
Saren,
things.
you
Dragons.
also probably should go and help.
we have a very strong dragon. Varian?
Yep.
There,
Oh.
it's stuck between two boulders.
I also have a dragon.
I'll whistle
Whisper.
kind of to Barian,
Yes?
and I was gonna stay in Draconic. Be like, did you send Aelwyd to help? And I'm also gonna kind of go down to Valorant and just be like, Valerie.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow
Rocks.
them.
Are you
Ray,
gonna-
Are
what?
you gonna help too, Whisper?
With my dragon?
Are you
yes.
helping too? Oh no! See, you gotta help in the same way. Shirts off. It's the law.
Shirts off. I fold it very gently and place it
See?
on a table.
Sorry, and Kosi says so.
All these
Saren, you
factors.
gotta follow the law. It's rules. You're for rules, right? Val.
Side eye her and walk away.
So I'm gonna go out and try to help this damn Trian. What I'm gonna do is because I would prefer not to use magic because
That's why Saren
wasteful.
volunteered Val.
Yep, Val and Aelwood.
I was gonna offer my dragon.
So I'll come up and see the boulders and everything, and I will kind of try to get a look at it.
Not
I'll
a
find-
boulder.
I'll find
It's
a
a
log.
rock. I'll find a log.
What
and,
is the
like,
energy tonight? Honestly,
start trying to like get leverage under the
Kind of hoist it up a little bit.
well, just to maybe find a leverage point and try to shove it off. And it's just because I have telekinesis, I can move this fucking boulder. I just don't want to waste the magic to do so.
I get it. As you
With-
approach,
Oh, you are bigger.
Only slightly.
He's so precious.
Thank you for coming. Not many travel the road anymore. It's been nice up until recent seasons where I've been trapped in this boulder.
You don't mind me asking, old timer, how in the hell did you get stuck between the boulders? They're not known for their movement. Well, in my experience.
you kind of watch him kind of look off, kind of dramatically.
It's been so long I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie her up to Aelwood.
And I'm going to cast Summon Draconic Spirit.
I was like, yeah. Aelwood's just like kind of like trying to nose push one of the rocks, just like.
I'm gonna help Aelwood. I'm gonna kind of tie a rope around her, kind of find a leverage point on this other boulder. I'm gonna help Aelwood push this boulder from that side, motion to Valor, and be like, "Will you help Kosi?"
I'm
And my
literally gonna just
golden
go to
dragon
whichever
walks
side
up.
doesn't have, and like whoever needs more help on whichever side. So I'm pretty sure doing math that is in Kosei.
Yeah.
Ray's sitting up in a tree on a.
Watching all the people with muscles.
I was gonna say, yeah, Barion's just leaning against the tree watching. Like, you obviously don't need my help. You got 2 dragons and a meat shield.
I will say, I want to let you guys roll, but with
No
all of
way.
you, with everything that's happening, you guys can't roll low enough. You know what I mean? Like you guys are I don't know how
I'm
to
gonna
give-
say it's
They're two
because
dragons.
Ray is so good at giving instruction. Pull a little bit more that way, a little higher
Pivot.
on this end.
Oh,
Pivot.
flex a little more in your back.
Oh, you gotta squat a little deeper than that, Val.
Okay, everyone
See,
who's
this
doing
is
it-
why
more of
you
a
always
squat
need to
and then like a
exercise
lift.
Lats, okay, lat
everyone
day. Let's
doing it
go.
collectively, give me a strength roll. Everyone who is helping, give me.
Oh,
a
you
strength
might want to
Why does it have
stretch.
to be a
Maybe
roll?
do
Why
like
can't
the
it be a
bend over,
save?
touch your toes
I know why,
stretch.
but,
I think
like,
that'd be
why?
good.
19
Dump it to the front.
for my
Touch your
dragon.
toes.
90-foot dragon.
That's a dirty 20.
30-20 for Saren.
I'm just gonna use my. What do I got? I got a D8 in the pocket. Yeah.
If you have it.
Hold on, I got it.
I recommend using it.
I'm using a thing for leverage. Do I get a bonus or anything for this?
I'll give you advantage.
Muy bien.
Because
Yeah, what do
everyone's
I
kinda
roll
helping
for my
off of what you're
amazing
doing.
leadership skills?
Yeah, and Kosi is using intelligence. The rest of us are just being dumb.
I tied a
just-
rope to a dragon.
Listen, I'm pretty and strong, dude. That's what I got. All right, like.
Hey, I know that's right.
Would I roll performance for my inspirational help?
No.
You're not a bard.
Oh.
I
You can't roll high enough, okay?
so I got a with a -1, by the way. That's a 16.
And that is accompanied by Val's 25.
Love that for you.
As
Can I roll persuasion to get Val to stretch properly?
God damn it.
no, because I don't think you can roll high enough.
Okay, so like here, let me run this by you, right? Since you seem so entranced by this particular aspect, you watch as like they go and push the boulder, and Kosi's lifting it. Val's kind of like also shoving it off in the direction that it's being lifted. You watch the vein, that wonderful forearm vein that everybody kind of has a weakness for. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
Mm-hmm.
There's your visual, Jeff.
Oh yeah.
Valorant is
Yeah,
vascular.
Ray's just
Oh,
drooling.
Valorant is vascular.
Whisper's hair grows long and like flips it
Oh my God.
as I grow lean and strong with beautiful back muscles, shirtless, riding atop a golden dragon.
What's good, Budget Fabio?
And with this beautiful
If I
image,
could whistle, I would.
that's where we're gonna end tonight's
No,
episode.
I can't whistle.
We will pick up.
Everybody, we will be commissioning this in the Dummies and Daddies calendar.
Oh please,
This is-
I need this image.
This would be the
I want this
wildest.
on my wall.
This would be the wildest fucking
This is
image
the one.
I've ever seen. It looked like a Renaissance painting. What the fuck?
Beautiful.
No, we'll find out what happens. We guys discuss more with.
Wait, we're just gonna leave the
Hazel.
tree and hold on. No.
Yeah,
no.
that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna
Well,
be
well,
discussing
that's-
things now
that's
that
what we're
everyone
gonna
is
pick up
sweaty
on.
and shirts off and muscular.
We'll pick
Lots
up
of
2
discussing
weeks
of
with,
things.
with Hazel
going on.
Blossom later.
Oh, I love the name
Hazel
Hazel.
Blossom.
Hazel
What a
Blossom,
lovely
that's so
name.
cute.
You guys
I
will
need to
have a
come
brief.
up with a name for my new dragon.
You guys will have a brief interaction with Hazel Blossom, and then you guys will make your way to Blightwood. Bum, bum, bum. Well, hey guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around with all the chaos. A little bit unhinged, a little bit of chaos tonight, but no, fine. It's fine. It's fine. We haven't lost control of this at all. And yeah, we have any announcements? Any
Yeah, that
personal
we leveled
announcements?
up.
Jess is gay.
I'm gay.
Jesus.
There is no level ups.
Oh, why not?
Because
We
all that
did
happened
so
was
much.
you moved some rocks and you got infected. Okay, that's what happened tonight.
I
Okay,
don't-
you
I
know
don't like
what?
the way that was
You know what
phrased.
would make
Oh,
Ray
no.
feel so much better after her illness?
A level up.
A level up. A level up would do it.
I feel like
I
Ray
think so,
actually
yeah.
got a mushroom allergy.
Oh. But I like mushroom soup.
It's a fungal infection, okay? Like,
Oh no!
I
Cody,
like that.
always remember, we're ready.
but let's see.
Wait, did Sarah ever
Anything
take
at
her
any
shirt
given
off?
time.
Who we rating?
Did he? Did he? Hey,
We're gonna
how
go
old is
ahead
Varian?
and-
I imagine him as like a 50-year-old grumpy guy. He's like old, 50, 60.
See, like,
No,
in my
he's close to
brain,
the math's age, actually.
how old is Varian? That puts him at like what,
Almost have this.
35, 36?
39.
Sometimes I forget
Oh.
that Matt's the old man.
I have no idea how old Whisper is. Whisper
Anyways.
could be any age.
Time is
Alright.
an illusion.
Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and kick off this raid. We're gonna go hang out with the New Age Geeks because they
Yay.
are on tonight, and we haven't raided them in a hot second. Catch
Yo.
us tomorrow for what is it, 3rd episode of Etheria? Christian's new game,
think so,
Rel's new
yeah.
game.
3, yes.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
3 or 2. I'm excited. I think it's only 2 because we had to skip. Or is it 3rd?
I think it's.
I don't know. I
Oh,
want more.
sorry, it's definitely more than 2. I know we
Feels like 2. I want more.
All right, but we love y'all. Thank you for hanging out. Let's see. Boom. Discord plug. Boom. Shameless Neo plug. Yeah.
Hell
let's
yeah.
go. All right. We love y'all. You're amazing. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, and we will see you tomorrow at 8:30. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
everyone.